Hi YouTube until your hearts are content, if that's what you want. You got 20 seconds before the trailer starts. Alright, there you go. Look at that. I'm on TV. Are you? Alright. Let's see. Oh boy. Here we go. You high? Alright, here we go. Pajamas.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities.
Alright.
I dare say our destination will soon be in sight. Enjoying
Nothing new so far. I know Alphino's literally to our other side. Okay, we're just doing the cut-in straight away. Gotcha. Oh, the music changed. Oh.
Come now. There's no cause for panic.
Okay, that was the thing they hunted down in the last one.
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Nice. Tasty steak. Okay, this is gonna be the reveal. This is gonna be Corsair, right? He's gonna start blasting. Come on. Really? Okay. Oh, it's cute.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Nothing new so far, really. Oh, here we go. It's dual weapons. It's gonna be like duelist. So it's not Corsair, it's duelist. Oh. What? I guess people did say weapons master, so maybe. There's Alphino.
At last we have come to the land you call the New World. My home.
There's a lot more ships there this time. If I remember the trailer the first time. But there was no tease for a second class though. Dark Souls 2 Twin Blades. Oh, here he comes. He's dressed up. Wait, if he's dressed up, he's not going to tease another class, though. Unless he takes that off. Damn, he looks badass.
Thank you for coming today!
Never is, Nick. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV FanFest 2023.
He's got no shirt under that, so how's he gonna tease the other class?
My name is Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV.
Man, not gonna lie, that armor looks pretty cool though.
And also, welcome Michael Christopher Koji.
Oh, we got Koji. We got Koji today. Looks very Assassin's Creed.
It's great to be back. That said, some of you are probably wondering, where's Kate? What did Koji do with Kate? It's okay. Kate is back in Japan working with the team overtime to make sure that the game comes out in
But we have Koji, so it's good.
So for now, you're stuck
He's
with
wearing a
me.
dragon shot.
まあまあ確かにね、ケイトさん今もう日本で 7.0 の作業バリバリしてるからね。今日は工事に、プライマルズと同時に通訳をお願いしてます。日本の皆さんも、それから配信を見ている全世界の非課線の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
All right, that's right. Kate is hard at work back in Japan, and we thought that since Koji
Dragon
was
Claws.
going to be here with the primals, we'd just try to get our money's worth. So,
改めて皆さんこんにちは、お久しぶりです。欧州ロンドン帰ってこれて本当に嬉しいです。
all right, it's great seeing you all again, and I'm so happy to be back in the UK.
さて北米に続いて開催となるファンフェスティバル
It's even got the swords like fully done
今回
too.
は欧州ロンドンからお届けしてまいります。
Okay, so now coming hot off the heels of our most recent fan festival in North America, we are excited to kick off the festivities here in London.
前回は北米でしたが、
The sound engineer and me started
今回
panicking.
帰ってこれました。欧州のプレイヤーの皆さんとお会いできて本当に嬉しいです。
All right, after seeing the fans again in Las Vegas, I've been really looking forward to seeing our fans here in Europe.
Oh yeah, I see Xenos. You can't miss that bald head of
改め
his.
て、Q14 から数えて
It's so
13
easy to see.
そして新生14今年でついに10周年となります、これまでの本当にたくさんのサポートありがとうございます。改めてお礼を申し上げます。
All right, so we've come a
Is
long
having a
way in the
headset usually
13 years
means
since the
the
launch of
volume is
1.0,
either low
the 10 years since the
in
relaunch
terms
of
of
A Realm
volume,
Reborn.
yeah.
And we couldn't have made it this far without you. It's been an amazing journey, and you have my deepest thanks for joining us along the way.
Does his swords combine? I want to see him do it.
欧州ファンフェスティバル、僕の開幕基
Man,
調
that's
公演からスタートしてまいりたいと思い
cosplay
ます。
just
どうぞ
fucking
よろし
is
くお願いします。
And so now, without further ado, I'd like to officially kick off the keynote address.
Alright, let's go.
Yoshida-san, what's with the...
Nice.
気になる。
Yeah, what is it?
確かにね、トレーラーに出てましたね。これと同じ格好の光の戦士ね。
All right, it kind of looks like what our Warrior of Light was wearing in the trailer.
まあ、僕も50歳になったので、そろそろコスプレは勘弁してほしいっていうふうにスタッフに言ったんですけど。
So we're starting with
どうしても
classes straight
やめ
away.
と
Nice.
So now I just turned 50 years old this year, and I'm getting a little old for cosplay, but the dev team wouldn't take no for an answer, so...
No, you're not. That's a lie. Yoshi P, you don't age.
じゃあ早速新情報から参りたいん
I
です
know
が
what he's talking about. He looks
今
badass in
映って
it.
るこの、新しい CG イラスト、パッケージデザインになる予定です。ぜひ覚えておいてください。
Man looks
So
like
with that,
actual
let's move on
anime
to our first
character.
piece of information. First, you have this great artwork up here. This is the package artwork. And, dun-dun.
Oh, new job, yeah? Oh, wait. There's no S in that.
では最初にですね、
It's gonna be like
まだ
Duelist, I
絶賛
think.
開発中なのでお見せできるアクションそんなに多くはないんですが、イメージをつかんでいただくために動画をご用意しています。
And our first new information is about the new job. And as always, rather than have me talk about it, let's give you an exclusive sneak peek with this video.
fuck, I feel like
showing
for a
the
while,
job
no
in
worries.
action. Roll it.
Oh, we're gonna see it in action? Fuck yeah. Oh, that's the stance. It feels weird seeing another dual weapon class like this since we have ninja, but it's interesting. Very fast too. I did think it was gonna have range though, since it was sort of like a ninja counterpart. All the characters are about to come out. Viper? Okay, that was a class name I was not expecting.
黄金のレガシー新ジョブ第1弾名前をバイパーと言います。二刀流の近接命令 DPS です。
All right, so the first of our 2 new jobs being released with Dawntrail is the dual-wielding melee DPS Viper.
The artwork was so cool though.
バイパーは Final Fantasy XIV 完全オリジナルジョブとなってます。
Viper is a Final Fantasy XIV original.
I noticed. I don't think I've ever seen a Viper in any
世界
game.
中から多数いただいた二刀流忍者とは違った二刀流の、正統派剣士を実装してほしいというたくさんのフィードバックに応える形で今回実装が進んでいます。
So it was designed to cater to those players around the world who have been asking for a new dual-wield job that's different from Ninja.
I mean, yeah, I
こ
guess.
の黄金のレガシーに向けて、完全新規で企画開発が進んできてます。
And it was designed specifically for Dawntrail.
アートにも CG に
I
も
guess
ありますが
Viper makes
今
sense on an
僕が
island
装備して
that
い
could
る
have
この
snakes and stuff like that.
デザインがジョブ専用装備となってます。
And as you can see here in the art, and from what was shown in the video, and what I am wearing, this is the Viper's job-specific gear.
ではバイパーの特徴を見ていく
I
こと
wonder
に
if
しま
it'll
しょう。
be
All right, so let's
easier
take
to
a
play than
closer look
Ninja.
at the Viper's characteristics.
I like Ninja, but like, man, that artwork's so good though.
ロールは近接 DPS で装備枠は忍者と同じデックス命令という区分になってます。
So the Viper's role is melee DPS, with the gear type falling under the dexterity melee category, or the same as Ninja.
Yeah, I figured as much. Ninja didn't have anything to share with.
二刀流武器というこの専用の武器を使うことになります。
And Vipers will utilize dual blades that are unique to the job.
Yep,
クリックしてね。
it was very quiet.
対応クラスは存在していないので最初からジョブの状態で使用可能です。
And of course, Viper will not have any required class. You'll start with the job.
I kind of figured that.
条件使う条件は黄金のレガシーの、権利を所有していることといずれかのジョブレベルが80になっていることです。
And the only prerequisites for use being that the players have, of course, purchased Dawntrail expansion and have at least one job at level 80.
Nice.
そ
So it will start at 80,
ジョ
of
ブの
course.
取得場所クエストの開始地はウルダハを予定してます。
And the starting location for the job quest will be Ulda.
まあ、黄金のレガシースター
Oh,
ト
wow,
に際して
really?
条件さえ整っていればすぐに使用可能になりますの
I
で
guess they like to have them all in the starting cities.
メインクエスト進めていただくのも良いかと思います。
And again, the job should be available immediately at Dawntrail's launch, as long as the aforementioned prerequisites are cleared. So if you want to play the whole Dawntrail main scenario as a Viper, you can do that.
It's tempting.
続いてじゃあそのバトルイメージちょっと見ていきたいと思います。
All right, let's talk about the
It's
battle
tempting,
concept.
especially because if the mage is green mage, and I'm
バイパーは
sad.
この特徴として二刀流武器を使用しますが
So a Viper will use a pair of one-handed blades to attack their foes.
これを用いたこの二刀流の攻
If it was
撃と
Zelda
さ
too,
らにこう
interesting.
ブレードを合
Yeah.
体させた合体剣という攻撃2つ、持ってます。
I feel like green mage, if it is green mage, it's going to be Gridania.
To deal heavier blows.
そして特徴的なのがですね常時ヘイストがかかっているジョブになるために攻撃頻度かなり高いジョブになります。
So in addition to dealing swift attacks that are so fast that they feel like they already have haste cast on them,
今回、まだ開発中ということで、
It's funny that they bring up
アクションまだまだ少
the
ないんですが、
concept of haste,
自
though.
己強化することで、先ほどねオーラをまとってましたが、
Interesting.
そういった強力な、DPS を出せる状態という特殊なモードも用意さ
Especially
れ
with
て
the
います。
idea that
And
Green
so a
Mage
Viper
might be
also has
the
the ability
caster.
to summon this special power to temporarily enhance themselves, kind of like you saw with that aura that they had in the trailer. So basically, you're getting that extra DPS.
ウェポンスキルの間に
Okay.
アビリティを挟む頻度というのも非常に高いことを想定しているので、かなりスタイリッシュかつ操作頻度が高いジョブとして、
So
現在開
it
発
looks
が
like
進
it's
んで
going to
いま
have
す。
two types of
So
stances.
Viper is a technically demanding yet highly stylish melee job that affords frequent opportunities for players to execute various abilities in between the weapon skills.
Like assuming you build up a meter and then you spend like the heavy blows and stuff like that, or similar to like Reaper.
All right, the development team
Technically
is working hard to
demanding. I
create
hate it
something that
already.
lives up to your high expectations.
I'm dumb.
So please look forward to it.
ありがとうございます。では今のバトルのイメージの説明を踏まえて、もう一度先ほどの動画、流してみたいと思います。
All right, so now with all of that I've just explained in mind, let's take one more look at that video. Roll it.
Yes, let's. Is he combining the swords on? That'd be cool if he was. I mean, there's no way it can be more technically demanding than Ninja, though. Let's be honest. Also, that looks like a beach at Jalil. Little huts and that. I thought it might have been somewhere in Limsa, but when they sort of turned the camera a little more to the right, I could see more the Aztec-y looking buildings. Yeah, see, that's like the... Oh, never mind. I wonder if the hood can be on or off.
ありがとうございます。
Oh, he did combine them.
すごくてですね、武器ちゃんと合体する。
That's
Yeah.
cool as shit.
You did a really great job with the cosplay.
あんまりやると飾りが取れそう。
Yeah, you should hold off. It's gonna break. Don't break it. Be careful. Calm down.
もちろんこの王のレガシーで実装されるジョブというのはこのバイパー一つだけではありません。
So now you all know that Dawntrail will feature not one, but two new jobs.
すでに遠隔魔法
So-
DPS キャスターであることは皆さんにお伝えしていますが、さてどんなジョブになるのか。
All right, and you already know that the second job is to be ranged magic DPS.
Yes, so tell me what it is.
すでに北米の基調講演でもヒントはもう出ておりますので、答え合わせはすみません、日本のファンフェスまでお待ちください。
But as for what that job is, well, other than the little hint I dropped back in Las Vegas,
Okay, so that is
you're gonna have
the
to wait
hint.
until Tokyo.
Man,
Sorry.
ではさらに
Wait.
it's green.
何
Wait.
何
Are you gonna hold those sword the whole time?
まあそうね。
Yeah.
じゃあちょっと武器スタンド出してもらっていい
Okay.
かしら。
Can we bring the stands out for the swords? Maybe? Stands for the sword? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. It's okay.
Okay. And now for your real weapon, the clicker.
Okay.
There you go. There's the hint for the new
Item
class.
up.
Clicker Mage.
では続いて、基調講演進めてまいりたいと思います。新たな拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーについて北米でも、ご紹介しましたが、ストーリー改めて簡単に振り返っておこうと思います。
All right, so we already talked a little bit about Dawntrail's story in Las Vegas, but we'd like to do a little recap before we continue.
Okay.
まず今回皆さん 光の戦士にお届けするのは
So,
僕たちからの最高の
It's
夏休み
confirmed
が
that the
テーマ
turtle
になって
shirt
おります
was
So we
a
already
hint.
talked a little bit about how Dawntrail would provide the Warriors of Light with
Makes
a
me even more
well-deserved
sad because
summer
it's like-
vacation.
It still sits open to the idea of Ink Mage or like Pictomancer, but if the hint at the end of 6.5
And
is what I
that
thought it was,
vacation would be taking place
is
in the far western
sadly
land of
Green
Tyrol.
Mage.
すでにパッチ 6.5 のメインストーリーパート1にてその片鱗、出ておりますが
Bum, bum, bum,
So with the
ba-dum.
release of part 1 in patch 6.5, you got a glimpse of where the story will be taking you.
本格的にストーリーがこの 7.0 につながっていくのは、パッチ 6.5、メインクエストパート2の方からになりま
Makes
すので
also
ぜ
the
ひ
fact
ご
that
注
they
目くだ
probably
さい
still choose to make
But
a
it
whole
will be
new
the
class
release of
instead of.
part 2 that will better understand what's in store for you and the Scions
Yes
and how
and no,
everything in
because
Dawntrail's main narrative connects together.
光の戦士の
I feel
皆
like
さんが依頼されるの
their
は
sort of
トライ
way
大
has
陸におけ
been
る
one new
ある
class
王国
and
の
one
王位継
old
承レースへ
class.
の助力になります
So the Warrior of Light has been asked to sail west across the Indigo Deep to assist in a rite of succession for Tyrell's throne.
Because the whole last expansion, or yeah, the current expansion was Sage, which is an old Final Fantasy class-ish,
And of course,
and
all the
Reaper, which was a
Scions
new
will be
one.
joining the Warrior of Light in Tyrell.
今回そこで繰り広げられるのは暁の血明を二分する王位継承レースです
But not all will be on the same side for the upcoming contest.
まあ北米でも聞いたんですけどちょっとヨーロッパでも聞いてみましょうかどの暁のメンバーと一緒にレースに参加したいですか
Okay, so we asked the same question in Las Vegas, but we want to ask all of you, who do you want to be with you when you're done the contest? Who from the Scions? Alice?
一番最初にアリゼっていう声がありま
I
す
heard Alize first. Somebody's really excited.
Aaronville, because he'll know what the fuck's. Oh wait, Kryle. Kryle will also know. Aaronville or Kryle, because both of those will know what the hell's going on.
いやいろんないやこれだけでもたくさんの方にねいろんなキャラクター愛していただいてるのは本当に嬉しいです
I'm really happy that you all love all of the Scions so much.
誰がレースの敵に回るのかもご注目ください
But we can't tell you now, but who's going to be on your side? Who's going to be the opposing side? You'll have to wait to find out.
でこの 7.0 拡張の全体のテーマとしては、ファイナルファンタジー14新たな冒険の幕開けというテーマを抱えています
So the main narrative theme for Final Fantasy
Damn, look at
XIV
that bottom left one.
7.0 is a journey of new discovery.
Like a
も
void.
ちろんストーリーも
like
これまでの
pyramid.
拡張パッケージ同様、RPG 丸1本分の体験しっかりお届けしていこうと思います
And as always, we plan on providing players with a full standalone RPG's worth of story and experiences with this single expansion.
そのきっかけとなる王位継承レースとは何なのか
What, however, will that story entail? What is this contest?
トラル大陸にはどんなエリアや冒
We're all
険が
gonna play
待ち構えているの
Monopoly.
か
What adventures await in this new land?
そしてエメトセルクも言っていたこの黄金鏡というキーワードは一体何なのか
And what is this city of gold that Emmett Selk talked about?
もちろんこれまで同様に皆さんに驚いていただく仕掛けというのもご用意していますのでぜひそのストーリーお見逃しのないようよろしくお願いします
And of course, we have a lot of other surprises. I can tell you right now, they're going to be big ones.
まあ僕らもここからね、
Oh, we can actually see some more places in Tyrell.
ハイデリンゾディアーク編完結してこの物語が
Because we didn't
どう
really,
皆
we
さん
only
と
got
一
to
緒
see
に
the
転
city
がっていくの
mainly.
かめちゃくちゃ楽しみにしてますのでぜひ引き続き皆さんと一緒にファイナルファンタジー14作っていきたいと思います
I mean, I know you guys really enjoyed the Hydaelyn Zodiac series, but we have something that's even better waiting for you in Dawntrail. We hope you enjoy it.
Damn, that's a big call.
ではここから、新たな冒険の舞台となるトラル大陸に関して、北米のファンフェスに情報をさらに付け加えて、お届けしていきたいと思います
All right, so next up, let's talk a little bit more about Tyrell, and we're going to start by expanding on some of the info that we released back in Vegas.
これまでの冒険の舞台は三大洲と呼ばれる地域でした
So up until now, we've spent most of our time on the three great continents.
今回はドーントレイルの冒険により活動地域が西側、海を越えた西方へ広がっていきます。
But as we talked about last time, our adventures in Dawntrail will be taking us far to the west.
Okay.
ですので今回の拡張だけではなく今後皆さんの冒険の舞台は惑星ハイデリン全体へと及んでいく
There's like an
ことにな
island
り
to the
ます
north of this one
But
too.
again, this doesn't mean that we've seen all of Heidelin, most of Heidelin, not all of Heidelin.
では前回の北米のファンフェスでもお伝えした、プレイヤータウントライオラというところに関して追加の情報をお伝えしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next we're going to talk about that main hub, the main center player hub that the Warrior List of Light will be operating from during Dawntrail.
これまでのプレイヤータウンよりもかなり多民族、多くの民族入り乱れた、街という特徴になってます。
So this city of Tuliyolao will be far different from the existing player hubs that the players have seen before.
これまではスクリーンショットとアートワークでご紹介したんですが、開発が進み、
Is it going to
動
be
画の準備がで
combined
きま
as
した
a
の
hub
で
for the
動画でご
final
覧いただこう
area?
と思います。
Because I know they
So the
usually
last time we
separate
were
two
only able to show
places.
you the city via screenshots and artwork, but this time we've prepared some special in-game footage.
Oh, okay. With the graphics
So with that in
update,
mind, roll the tape.
full screen. Full screen. There we go. Okay, I didn't think you'd actually be on the water area. Damn. Looks nice. So just how big is this place? God damn. They're showing a lot of the beach area, but not the inner city. Music's still going. Okay, never mind. Look at this guy here. Oh, you can't even see my mouse. Never mind.
So before we continue, we had a little message from Soken, our sound director.
今の動画の曲、まだまだモックアップなので、サンプルだと思ってくださいと、伝えてほしいと言われてます。
So he asked me to tell you that the music playing in the video is just a mock-up.
なのでもっとすごくなるから期待しててくださいとのことです。
And that the final track will be a lot better.
トライアルはこれまでのプレイヤータウンと異なり、多数の民族、文化が溶け合っているというお話先ほどしました。
So as I mentioned before, the city is far different from the major cities on Heidelin. It is a culturally diverse, pluralistic state.
トレーラーで主人公と剣を交えていた2つの頭を持つマムージャの王グルールジャジャによって統治された国です。
So that massive two-headed Mamulja that we saw the Warrior of Light fighting with in the trailer, that's the current ruler of the nation and king of the Mamulja, Galul Jaja.
このトライオラ、オールドシャーレアンと、カイロで国交があります。
But the Mamulja aren't the only peoples living in the city. On top of
Oh, they
that,
have an
it appears the
established
city
sea
has an
route to Old
established trade
Charlean.
with Old Charlean.
今回ご覧いただいた、動画ウォークスルーですが、まだまだ NPC の配置が行われていませんが、非常に多くの密度あるオブジェクト、グラフィックスアップデートの効果ご覧いただけたんじゃないかなと思います。
So in that walkthrough that you just saw, you saw that there were no NPCs there. Those will be added later. But hopefully you got an idea of what the town will look like and all of the high quality of all of the objects that we have thanks to our graphical update.
I actually didn't really pay much attention to the graphical update in that. I know I said so beforehand, but I
フィール
didn't.
ド行ってみましょう。
Okay, we're gonna see some of the
Next, I'd like
areas.
to introduce you to
Nice.
some of the new areas that you'll find in Tyrol.
トラル大陸のフィールド、まずは前回ご紹介したオルコパチャとヤクテル樹海についてです。
Okay, so first we're going to start off with the two areas that we talked about in Las Vegas,
Wait.
Urkopacha and Yaktel.
こちらも 開発が
I
進ん
don't
で
remember
まいり
this.
ましたので、今回は動画で、ウォークスルーご覧いただこうと思います。
And since we talked last, development, of course, has continued, and we are ready to show you some in-game footage. Roll it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this place. They had all the dense forestry and stuff like that. Oh nice. Burnt. Whoa, okay. It's a complete burnt, sandy looking area. Is this the other area? This has to be the other area. Oh, this reminds me so much of like more mountainish version of like the what's it called place in Stormblood. Did I say the Dawntrail? I'm expecting a lot of tribal outfits too, which will be really cool. I really like the outfits for the aiming set for Paglethan. Look at Xeno, looking at his damn phone.
これまで以上に環境設定、自然環境にかなり、注力した自然なエリアというのをご覧い
He
た
might
だ
have
け
been
たかと思います。
filming.
Again, what you saw is still under development, but we've worked really hard on these areas, focusing on creating landscapes that feel even more real and natural than ever before.
動画だけだとね、どうしても分かりにくいところはありますが、皆さん歩いて、いただければ、そのグラフィックスアップデートによる、密度の高さ、クオリティの高さ感じていただけると思いますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。
It's funny because I see Xenos the most. It's so easy to see him.
Graphical update coming with Dawntrail that you're really going to be able to notice this when you get in and play the game.
では続いて、ここまでは北米でもお話した情報なので、さらなる新エリアを、アートとスクリーンショットで見ていきたいと思います。
But these two areas we already talked about in Las Vegas.
Oh, we're going to see a new one?
We're going to bring you something new, some new
Yes,
areas,
please.
especially for London.
Is that like a swamp?
こちらコザマルカという首都であるトライオラの南に広がっている密林地帯です。
Okay,
I can't show my mouse on screen, but I'm not sure what like.
Located to the South Tyrol's capital city of Tuliolao.
ドントレーラーのトレーラーの中にもあの特徴的な、巨大な岩登場していたと思います。
It's like the clean water of there, but then there's like this brownish water down further.
2つのエリアに分かれているのがこのエリアの特徴となっています。
All right, so the unique rock formations that you saw in the trailer are located in this area, and they split the jungle into upper and lower areas through which countless rivers flow.
This will be like a level
上層
lock.
と下層の間にある巨大な滝、大瀑布も大きな特徴になっています。
And there are a lot of waterfalls in between the upper and lower areas as well.
ここに住まう部族も、多種多様、新
Reminiscent
たな
of the
出会いが
goblins,
皆
each
さんを、
maintaining their
待ち
own
構えてい
unique
ます。
culture.
Several different peoples call this region home, meaning there's much adventure to be had.
ではこちらコザマルカ、開発中のスクリーンショットをご覧いただこうと思います。
All right, so let's take a look at some in-development screenshots.
Oh God! Wow.
今回ご紹介するスクリーンショットはいずれも仮
They
想
weren't
から
lying when
の
they
風
said
景になって
dance.
ます。
So the screenshots that we have here are from the area's lower elevations.
今までではちょっと作れなかったような景色、環境、よく見えてるんじゃないかなと思います。
We're able to create a new type of area that feels very unique from the areas that we've created in the past.
今回特にですね、空気感とかそれから光の表現というも
I
の
don't
に
think-
非常にこだわって開発
I
を進め
really,
てい
I'm
ます。
trying to think of
And as you
any
can see,
areas.
special attention has been paid to lighting to create this perfect atmosphere.
Like I can't think of any areas
そしてこちら、昼間の様子ですね。
And
that are
here's the
just
jungle in
even
midday.
close to how dense
大
this is.
瀑布から流れ
which
落
is
ち
so
た
cool.
水がいくつもの川となり、支流にこうやって注ぎ込んできていると。
And so the waterfalls from the upper elevations feed the countless small rivers that flow out of the jungle to the sea.
右に見えるのが集落ですね。
So
そ
what
して
is that
中央の木にもよく見ると、上の方に建造物があったりするのがわかると思います。
And so on the right, you can see a small village, and even in that tree in the center, you can see a small building located within the tree.
Treehouse.
そしてこちら最後はやや引いた状態の、円形ですね。
And so we've zoomed out a little for this next shot.
It just looks
まあ
so
見たと
good
こ
with how
ろあ
dense
ま
it
り
looks.
危険な雰囲気というのは感じられないと思うんですが、
I love dense forestry type
どういった
locations.
物語
Why I
になる
love
のか
like
いろいろ想
locations
像
like
していただけると嬉しいです。
So from
Dark
here,
Shore.
it doesn't look
No, not
that
Dark Shore.
dangerous.
Duskwood in
But you all know what lurks in the shadows.
World of Warcraft.
さてちょっと続いてももう1エリア紹介してい
Just
きましょ
something
う。
about it.
All right,
まず
so let's move on to our next area,
まずはアートでご覧いただきます。
starting with some artwork. Wait.
What?
What?
In-game secret?
Oh, it's a mistake. The bug.
It's a bug. Oh no.
まあ先ほど
Wait, what?
までご紹介してきたところと随分雰囲気が変わり荒野のような雰囲気だと思います。
So this arid desert-like region is completely different from the previous.
あそこにある巨大なシークレットの文字もちろんマップオブジェクトではないです。
And so we have that big secret. That's not a map object. That's not going to be in the real game if that wasn't obvious.
Damn.
あのエリアにですねものすごく重要なものがあるんですけどあまりにもスポイラーが激しすぎるので
Actually, you could be right. There could be
シークレ
something
ット
hidden
って書い
behind
とい
that
てくれって
area
お願いをしたので
that is being blocked off.
So yeah, what we have there is something that is very, very pivotal to the story. It's a huge
Oh,
secret,
okay.
And we didn't want to show it here because we wanted you to experience it in game. So I made sure that they put secret up there.
なので、この、基調講演などでお見せしてしまうと、皆さんの楽しみを、ね、大きく損なってしまう可能性があるので、ぜひですね、プレイヤーの皆さんご自身で見ていただけたらなと思ってこういう対応をさせてもらってます。
Again, we want to show a lot of information here, but we also don't want to ruin your game experience. And so for this, because it's such a big secret and it's so exciting, and we want you to experience that in game, we've decided to keep it under wraps for now.
このエリアの名前、シャロニー荒野と言います。
All right, so the name of this area is Shaloni.
Shaloni.
トラル大陸中央部に広がる
Yeah, I don't know
荒
the
野。
crystal tower.
So it is a relatively flat, rain-starved region in central
Is the
Tyrol.
spoiler not
セ
just
ーリン
pivotal?
線が発見されたことによってこのエリア近代化が進んでいます。
But here, civilization is experiencing a boom due to a recent discovery of ceruleum deposits.
セーリン線ってちょっと日本語で言うとね、何ってなると思うんですけど、
Ceruleum.
セーリン水の湧き出る泉のことですね。
And so basically, there are these kind of springs where the ceruleum bursts up through the ground.
さあこの大陸での冒険だんだんなんか夏休みなのか本当にっていう感じにちょっとなってきたかなと思います。
So again, we mentioned summer vacation before, but the more we see of Tyrol, the more we realize, the less we understand about Tyrol.
じゃあスクリーンショット
Yeah.
まだ開発中ですがお見せしましょう。
All right, but let's take a look at some in development
God
screenshots.
damn.
かなり広い荒野が広がってますね。
So yes, unlike the dense jungles that we showed before, this area is a lot more open.
このエリアはあれですね、バイクのマウントなんかが大変似合いそうですね。
So yeah, it looks like this would be a good place to break out your
Kind of
motorbike
reminds me of
mounts.
like a mix between Armorang.
機械化それから、技術進歩というのが目覚ましく進んできており、
Goddamn, what was that
様々な人や
location?
物との出会いが皆さんを待ち構えています。
Jeez, what was
So
that
yes,
location
you'll
in
see a lot of
Shadowbringers
newer
where
technology and machines, as well as encounter the
these
people
dwarves
who
lived?
built them.
先ほどのねシークレットの部分がね一番このエリアの特徴なんでお見せできなくて残念ではあるんですが、
Again, as I said before, this area also hides a very, very big secret, but one that I won't be showing today.
この後のまた情報でもちょっとずつあれこんな雰囲気なのかなみたいな情報出てくるので、この後の 基調講演もちょっと見ていってください。
Again, we won't be talking about it today, but there may be some
what
things, some
Sogoli
hints
should
and
look
other
like.
things that we have for you today that may give you a better idea of what is in that secret area.
もちろん荒野ばかりが広がっているわけではなく、このエリ
This
ア、
almost
こう
looks
した
like
地域もあってです
Gordania area.
ね、さまざまな文化の融合というの
The
が、
Black Forest.
行われています。
Of course, it's not all empty wastes out there. The area features locations such as this one too that are populated by a variety of peoples.
かなりの、ドラマ性高い物語用意していますので、ストーリー展開にぜひご注目ください。
Right, as for what drama awaits you here, as well as the other areas that we showed today, you'll just have to look forward to it.
Naktika adjacent.
エリアの紹介これぐらいにして、前
I
回
bet you he
復元で
comments about the
ご紹介した
Namasu.
ペル
He
ペル
always does.
族に続き、もう一友好部族ちょっと紹介してみようかなと思います。
So moving on from areas, next up we'd like to talk a little bit about the types of peoples that you'll meet in Tyrol.
まあこれはね、皆さんちょっと見たことがあるだろうなと。
So this next one,
maybe
some of
word.
you may recognize them.
The Pele
こ
Pele.
ちら
Moblins.
名前をモブリン族と言います。
And they are called the Moblins.
エオルセア地域ではゴブリンと呼ばれている部族ですが、基本的には同一
I wonder
部
if
族
we'll
です
ever
ね。
see him without
So
the
they
mask.
strongly resemble the goblins that reside in Eorzea, but they have their own unique characteristics.
ちょっと特徴をご紹介しましょう。
And let's take a look at those characteristics.
先ほどご紹介したコザマルカに住む、一つの部族です。
Osamaka.
So these Moblins mainly reside in the previously mentioned jungles of Kozamauka.
三大種に住まうゴブリン族はメカが
ancestry.
大好きでしたね。
So, and unlike the goblins of the three great continents who are expert builders and tinkers,
こちらは調達の達人ということで大きく考え方が異なっているよう
Known for their ability
で
to
す。
these
procure
Moblins are
useful.
experts in gathering and procuring items.
We send
彼
them
ら
out to
の
get stuff
協
for us.
調でですね、どんなものづくりが、行われていくのか楽しみなところです。プレイヤーの皆さん、特にね、クラフターとかギャザラーとか、絡んでくる可能性が非常に高いんじゃないかなと思います。
And so, with these
Moblins.
Moblins and allies, just think of all the wonderful things that adventurers might create, especially our crafters and gatherers.
ではエリアの追加情報をお届けしてまいりました。
All right, I think that's about enough today. That's all we can say regarding Tyrol. Regarding Tyrol.
では、
Okay.
さらに黄金のレガシーの、コンテンツも含めた全体の内容、北米の基調講演おさらいしつつ新情報を混ぜながら進めていきたいと思います。
Now, I'd like to talk more
That
about the
outfit looks
other
really
features
hard to
and
get out.
content that await Warriors of Light.
Finally,
in
we're gonna
Dawntrail.
see like it's gonna be character creator. Okay, we knew the level cap. Wait, didn't we know that was gonna happen? Why are people excited?
皆さんのおかげでついに皆さんのレベルが100に到達することになります。
So as you know,
Ninja
we're
outfit looks
taking the
pretty
level
cool.
cap into triple-digit territory, level 100, and that's thanks to you.
I'm pretty sure they confirmed this
最後
last
どれぐらい
time.
まで行きたいですか？
How far do you want to go? We're at 100 now. How far do you want to go?
2000 ねえ、あんまりレベルの桁が上がりすぎてもね
The UI. You need more space.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
too many numbers. We need to-
EXP,
That's right. The XP bar is just.
せっかく一回ね、桁下げたの
That's
に
right. We got rid of some of those zeros, so we're gonna have to add.
もちろんクラフターやギャザラーの皆さんもすべてレベルキャップ100に、させていただきます。
And of course, this will be for all jobs, including disciples of the land and
I
hand.
can't imagine that they would change what disciples of the hand and land get.
では続いてバトルコンテンツに関してちょっと新情報も交えつつお伝えしていきたいと思います。
Cool battle content.
All right, next, I want to talk a little bit about some of 7.0's core battle content. We have some new things to show you as well.
Okay.
まずフィールドのアクティブ
Hunts,
タイムイベン
treasure
ト
hunts,
いや
questing
それから
side
モブ
quests.
ハント新しいトレジャーハント
Questing
これら
side
すべて
quests.
いつも通りしっかりたくさん用意させていただいてます。
So, active time events, the fates, the hunt, treasure hunts, we're going to have all these.
でもちろん新しいダンジョンというのもたくさんあります。
And of course, we're working on many new dungeons as well.
Okay.
ダンジ
But
ョ
you
ン
said there's something new.
This is a dungeon.
ダンジョンの数もですね、これまで以
Interesting
上
looking dungeon there.
の、同
If
数
that's
し
part
っ
of
かり
the new
用意さ
dungeons.
せていただいてます。
I think this
制
has
作
something
順
to
調
do
に
with
進
the
んでます。
secret.
Okay, and we're going to have at least as many dungeons as we had in the past expansions.
今回はいくつかのダンジョンについてスクリーンショットやアートワークでちょっとさらにね追加情報としてお伝えしていこうと思います。
Right, so next, let's take a look at some art and screenshots showcasing a few of those dungeons in
Yes,
development.
please.
と言いながらこのアートも新情報だよね。
But yeah, this art, this is awfully new.
Yeah. Has.
ま
Oh
ず
wait,
スクリーンショ
what?
ット1枚目。
All right,
Or-
off to our first screenshots.
ダンジョン
This is a dungeon.
ダンジョン
This is a dungeon. Dungeon? Area? Dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
Yes.
Okay, as long as you're sure.
ダンジョンっていうとね
It's a dungeon,
どうしてもこう洞窟をイメージされがちなんですが、この一見川の普通のフィールドに見えるところこちらダンジョンで、なんとジャングルクルーズからスタートします。
So yeah, when people think dungeons, they usually think like caves, but looks like this one will start off as a river cruise.
Wait, boat ride dungeon,
まあね
classic Final
ちょっと
Fantasy
どんな戦
encounter.
闘とかね、
And it's not
キャラ
our
クター同士の
like
掛け合いと
it's
か
not like
繰
our
り広げ
first
られる
boat
のか
ride since
今
we
からちょ
had
っと楽しみ
the
ですね。
Siren Sea.
But I'll let you imagine what kind of battles and player interactions are going to go on here.
でもちょっと落ちたくないね。
I don't want to fall in the river though. No, not a good idea.
ね
Like
なんか
crocodiles,
そう
piranhas. And,
やられそう。
yeah.
こちら、一見するとちょっとアートワークにも見えるかも
There's
しれませ
something
ん
on
が、
the
こち
wall.
ら実機の、画像
I think it might be
になりま
plants
す。
So
though.
I know this looks a lot like artwork,
And
but
it's like
this
a
is an
ladder on the
actual
left.
in-game screenshot.
川
Really?
登りなのか、
That
川
looks
下りな
damn
のか、
good
そ
for
れ
an
らを向かった
in-game
先が
screenshot.
こんな感じです。
So yeah, are we going upriver or downriver? Who knows? But at the end of the cruise, this is what awaits.
いや、アートに見えるよね。
It does really look like artwork.
この環境セットアップしている開発
That's
者、
insane.
今回ロンドンのファンフェス来てますんで、後ほど開発パネルでもこういったお話してくれると思います。
So yeah, the team that actually worked, one of the members of the team that actually worked on this, and the environment team is here today, and is going to be up here on stage. So looking forward to
Jesus,
meeting
I'm, like,
and hearing
trying
what
to,
he has
like-
say about this.
Even look for like the in-game. Oh my god.
さてさらに雰囲気一転して全然また変わったこれもダンジョンです。
All right, and now we're somewhere completely different. This also is one of the new dungeons.
It's like on a
これもね
mountainside.
なんかアートに見えるね。
This is also very, yeah, it looks like art.
こちらは外なのかそれか何かの一部なのか自然地形と人工物の間に何か紫色の新植物、存在して
And
い
you
ま
have
す
to
ね。
say this is not
So is this
artwork
somewhere
is a really
outside
good
or
compliment
inside?
to
Is it
the
a part
people
of
who worked on
something?
the
Are those
environment.
natural
Oh hell
formations or
yeah.
man-made? And what are those purple things growing
That
everywhere?
is the new engine upgrade.
先ほどのエリアをもう少し上がったところになるんでしょうか。
And here's another look of the same dungeon, but up
I don't
from a
think
little
this is
higher.
a secret
明
tower
ら
though.
かに
I don't think they would show the
雰囲
secret
気
tower as like
遺
the
跡と
dungeon.
思われる
I
も
think
のがあるんです
the
が
new
ちょっと
dungeon
雰囲気異様な感じです
thing
ね
that they showed
So you
earlier
can see some strange
was maybe a
architecture that
tease
resembles
towards it.
ancient ruins.
これまでに光の
Like
戦士
some
の
sort
皆
of
さんが冒険してきた
technological
こ
thing.
のエリアともちょっと違った印象になっているんではないかと
And
思い
maybe
ま
it's
す。
draining
Yes, this
something
is
from the
far different
planet.
from any place the Warriors of Light have journeyed before.
Similar to like the towers is on.
ではダンジョンのお話最後にですね、開発中の他のダンジョンの、まだちょっと実機はお見せできないんですがアートワークを2枚ほど持ってきましたのでちょっとご紹介していこうと思います。
So finally, we have some artwork for 2 more dungeons that we'd like to show you, but
Oh,
you're going
yes,
to have
please.
to use your imaginations to visualize how they're going to turn out in-game.
Wait,
まず
what?
1枚目
So this is our first.
Okay, they're just the artwork,
こ
yeah.
ちらまさに It's a dungeon
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon 古代の遺跡のようですが
This reminds me of,
こういうね構造を持ってる
Dude, I'm so bad with dungeon names.
Again,
This
also
reminds
has
me
that
of
look
like
of sturdily built ancient ruins to it.
the one that's from like the Shadowbringers
レベルデザイナー
expansion.
のレベルデザインが終わり、そのレベルデザインに合わせ
The
た
Katana
構
Ravel.
造をアートチームがこうデザインしてる
Draining
か
that
らですね。
Azeroth
Okay, but what you see here is
of
not
her
concept
lifeblood.
art.
I mean,
In
what?
fact, the level design for the dungeon is already complete, and this artwork was created to help the modeling team.
本当はですね、こういう端のあたりにですね、アート担当者のこうスタッフからの注意書き、モデリングするための注意書きとか設定がものすごい数書き込まれてるんですが、
I'd love to see like a dungeon with some puzzles to actually advance.
So now, artwork like this usually has a lot of text written in the margins to help the designers. It's filled with lore and secrets. But we just kind of cut that out because, to avoid
Oh, they-
spoilers. Sorry.
Oh, so that's why the wall was like that. I thought that, and this is the one I was
Now
just,
for the surprising one.
I reckon this is a secret. This is totally the secret.
Summer vacation?
Summer vacation.
Summer vacation.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe cold capsule.
Oh,
Yes,
say
yes.
cold because it's so hot.
Maybe.
Okay.
こちらもダンジョン、しかもメインストーリーに登場するダンジョンなんですが、
Was it Azerite? Wrong game, dude.
ね、機械文明の発
You
展
and your World of
This,
Warcraft.
this is a dungeon for the 7.0 main scenario, but again, unlike the nature that we've seen
It's
before,
like a
this
fan
has a
on the
lot of
wall and
mech.
everything. Holy shit.
詳細な解説は差し控えますが、やはりこの 7.0 の冒険、単なる光の戦士の夏休みでは終わらなさそうな気配が漂ってます。
So yes, it looks like Dawntrail is going to be a little bit more than your ordinary summer vacation.
ではこのダンジョンに登場する、強敵、ボスの一体をちょっとご紹介しようかなと思います。
All right, so now that we've seen where you're going to fight, let's find a little bit about more about who you're going to fight.
まあ
Yes.
前回はね、透滅戦の相手を表示しましたが、今回ね透滅戦ではないんですが、
So last time in Las Vegas, we showed one of the raid bosses.
バリガレマンダに続いてもう一体大型のモンスターの紹介となり
Who's
ます。
the raid boss again?
And this one is not a raid boss like Valagarmanda that we showed in Las Vegas, but we have a very important and large enemy to show you.
名前をですね、
Is that-
今回ご紹介するのはエリミネーターという
The name is called the Eliminator.
That name? What?
もうどんどん夏休みから遠ざかっていく。
Yes, we're getting a little bit further away from summer vacation again. Yeah?
まあさてどんな形で
For some reason, it kind of reminds me of,
どん
like,
な戦いになる
Eden.
のか伏せておきますが、こういった今まで多分皆さんが黄金のレガシーでちょっと想像してたのとだんだん変わってきたんじゃないかなと思います。
Like
Now, we
a
can't tell you
smaller,
much about it
weirder
yet or
version of
exactly how you
Eden.
meet, but it's obvious that we're going against expectations for Dawntrail so far.
このエリミネーターね、機械なのかそもそも生物なのか、ダンジョンのアートワークに続いてね、だんだん謎が深まっていく基調講演になってるかなと思います。
Again, it's hard to tell if this is a machine or if it is alive or something in between. Yeah?
じゃあ続いてコンテンツサポーター。まあこちらアップデートは行っていきますが、
Judas put update.
もちろん
Yeah, I figured this would be the
今回も
case.
全てのメインストーリ
They
ー
want to
の
make all the
ダン
dungeons
ジョン
and
対応さ
stuff
せ
like
ていた
that
だいてます。
playable for solo.
Okay, next up we have our duty support feature, and you'll be happy to know that this feature will be made available for all of the instance dungeons for 7.0's main scenario.
かなり新しく、コンテンツサポーターとして加わるキャラクターも多いです。
And of course, there's going to be a lot of new characters that are going to be included in this duty support feature.
たくさんの AI 作らなきゃいけなくて、ゲームデザイナーたちすごい四苦八苦しながら開発進んでます。
But that means our game designers and programmers are having to work a lot on all of the new
I'm
AI.
curious if they'll start working on Trails. I have a feeling they
そして
will.
多数の新装備、新クラフト、もちろんギア多数用意しております。
Like
With all
they,
these new
the
dungeons
fact that
and
they had the
enemies that were
Heidelin
reflecting
battle
some proper new
was
gear,
kind of
and we have a
wild.
lot of new recipes to make sure that you're properly kitted.
おしゃれがね気になる皆さんもぜひご期待
But
ください。
maybe not.
And of
Maybe that
course,
was
we'll
like
be
a
introducing
one-time
a lot
thing.
of fashionable items as well.
ではちょっと新しい装備のアートワーク見てみましょう。
So let's take a closer look at some artwork for these new items.
Okay.
まず
Oh, I wasn't
ギャザラークラ
expecting
フターもね専用装備当然
very
全
like
て一新されます
All right,
steampunk
disciples
fashion
of the
stuff.
land and hand will of course be getting new job-specific gear as well.
モデリン
Although
グも
the left side and right side are more that sort of steampunkish type thing. The middle one, I'm not even sure what that design's supposed to be.
So we're currently in the modeling phase of development with our new graphical update. So for now, you're going to have to imagine how
More
these
like
designs will look when
a-
rendered in game.
そしてこちら
Oh,
は
okay.
ジョブ専用装備
God damn.
And here we have some job-specific gear for the disciples of war. And
Look at that
magic.
white mage set.
まあどれがどのジョブかは言わなくても大丈夫だよね
We don't need to tell you what jobs these are for, right?
今回もジョブ専用装備はですね冒険のその地域の特徴デザインにあまり寄せずそのジョブのイメージというのをストレートに書き起こすようにというふうにディレクションしてます
Okay, instead of designing the gear to match more of the geographical or cultural feel of Tyrol, we decided to take a much more straightforward approach with their design.
Okay.
では続いて、新たな生活
New
系の大規模
lifestyle
コンテンツ
content. Oh,
So, as I mentioned back in Las Vegas, we are planning some expansive new lifestyle content for Dawntrail.
まあ 7.X シリーズ
Is this
にお
what
いて
they're
もです
gonna
ね、イシュガルド復興とか、それから
Gullible?
無人島開拓に続く
Rebuild?
新しい生活系の大規模コンテンツお届けしていく予定です。
This will be new content that'll be featured alongside existing content such as the Ishgardian Restoration and Island Sanctuary.
なんとかですね、この場で発表したかったんですが、もう少し企画の詳細を詰めたいということで、残念ながら詳細までは今日お伝えできないんですが、日本のファンフェスでは
Maybe they're not
内
gonna
容を
show
お
it.
届けできるかと思います。
So, the plan was to show you that new content here, but
And
the
that-
team
yeah.
in charge didn't think it was quite ready and wanted just a little bit more time. So, we're going to be putting off the big reveal until Tokyo. So, we have to wait a little bit longer.
開発チーム頑張ってるのですいません許してください。
The dev team is hard at work, so please forgive them.
ありがとうございます。皆さんの拍手でね、今
I think my island sanctuary is literally a couple of levels from
頑張って
completion
くれてると
anyway.
思います。
All right, they just heard your cheering, and so now they're like, oh, gotta get back to work. Gotta
ありがとうございます。
So, thanks.
ただ今回の、生活系の大規模コンテンツ、前回ね無人島開拓は一人で遊ぶものっていう形でしたが今企画しているのは皆さん多人数で、遊んでいく
He loves holding that
盛り上がってい
sword.
くというコンテンツの企画内容になってますので、また詳細の発表をねご期待いただければと思います。
So while Island Sanctuary was more solo content, this new content that we have planned for Dawntrail is going to be something that you can enjoy with a lot of people.
Okay. I'm down. I mean, Ishgard Restoration was kind of like that.
各種バトルコンテンツも
Okay, new variant dungeon, new 8-player raid,
All
and
right,
new
we
ultimate.
mentioned
Yep.
battle content a little earlier, but we have a lot more. in
I really
store.
need to do the
さあ
current
これらの
variants.
バリアントダンジョン、8人
So
レイド
hopefully in
それから
November, when we do
もちろん
some Final Fantasy
絶
streams, we'll do some of that.
シリーズも 7.X シリーズ頑張って、これらすべて作ってまいります。
So we'll be adding new variant dungeons, a new 8-player raid, and a new ultimate raid that will be just as challenging as those that become before.
そして当然ながらアライアンスレイドも
New Alliance raid. What is? Are they gonna tell
And
us
of
what it is
course,
this time?
we can't forget our alliances out there.
今日ここではですねその次のアライアンスレイドが一体どんなものになるのかご紹介したいと思います。
And so here in London, we are excited to finally announce our
Oh,
latest
we're gonna
Alliance
see it?
Raid series.
Oh wow. Okay. Vanadil, huh?
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Thank you. 次のアライアンスレイドシリーズのタイトルはエコーズ・オブ・バ
This could be
ナ
really
ディー
cool.
ルというタイトルでお届けします。
So our newest Alliance raid is Echoes of Vanadil.
MMORPG として大先輩であるファイナルファンタジー
Hello,
11
welcome,
運営開始から
Sand Dunes
すでに
Sniper.
21年、その運営20周年を記念して我々、次なるアライアンスレイドシリーズは
I wonder if
その
Final Fantasy
Final Fantasy
XI gets something in
11の世界を
conjunction.
垣間見る冒険をお届けしたいと思います。
So, to celebrate over 20 years of Final Fantasy XI, we are turning to our MMORPG senpai
Yes.
and stepping into Vanadil to get a glimpse of this wonderful, exciting world.
果たしてどんなストー
Samurai
リー、どんなボスが
tank
登場
NPCs
する
and
の
dragon
か、ぜ
NPCs
ひ
with
ご期
dragon
待くだ
pets.
さい。
As for what story will feature, who you will meet, what bosses you will fight,
I feel like what is the name?
11から続
Shinoto
くね、この
will
ファイ
be
ナルファンタジーシリーズ
bad.
の長い MMO を楽しんでいただいて、
100%.
そして今もね、ファイナルファンタジー11遊んでい
He's
ただ
probably
い
the,
た方にも
the
楽
most
しんでいた
Final
だけ
Fantasy
る内容
XI
に
known
仕上げ
character.
ていこうと思ってます。
but we can guarantee that it will be something that longtime fans of Final Fantasy XI and even players of fans right now will be able to truly enjoy.
さあ、じゃあちょっと質問していいですか？
So, speaking of which, I have a question for all of you.
11今もやってるんだよなって。
How many people out there are still playing 11?
おお、ありがとうございます。いやいや、もう11はめちゃくちゃやったよって。今は14やってるけど、11めちゃくちゃやったよっていう。
And so, how about people that, I'm playing 14 right now, so I don't have time for them, but I played a lot of 11 back in the day.
ああ、すごい。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。長らくですね、我々スクエアニックスの MMO を支えていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
So yes, thank all of you who've been supporting Square Enix through our MMORPGs for such a long time.
おそらくですね、配信を見てくださってる、方々も大いに今ね、手を挙げてくださってるんじゃないかなと思います。
And I bet a lot of people watching on the stream as well have been raising their hands.
I haven't. I played
Again, please
Final
look forward
Fantasy
to it.
XI once and I couldn't get over the control scheme. I wish I could have, honestly. People say 11 was really good though.
ではさらに、コンテンツ継続してアップデートしていきますよというお話をちゃんとしておこうと
Ongoing
思います。
content
And
update?
of course, we're going to continue our updates of existing contents as well during the 7.x series.
もう一個一個は説明しませんが、
I'm not going to explain each of
Oh,
them
Blue
here, but
Mage,
you get the idea.
Hildebrand.
もうこれ
Deep
らは
Dungeon,
一個ずつ言いません。
Gold Saucer Movie,
引き続き 7.x でも
I don't know why I
大
had
量のアッ
trouble
プデートをお
thinking what
届け
the
してい
hell
く予
it
定
was.
です。
So yes, you can expect updates of all the content you see here.
そして、これだけじゃなくてですね、久しぶりに、こちらも予定してます。
But we have something even more special.
Oh?
And
Oh. I'm actually surprised. What the hell?
青魔同士リミテッドジョブとして登場していますが、その第2弾
Beastmaster?
新しい次なるリミテッドジョブというものの開発を今進め始めてます。
all right, to go alongside Blue Mage, we are currently working on an all-new second limited job.
Does that mean they can group up
実
together?
装まで、ちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半で実装の予定なので、ちょっとしばらくお待ちいただくことにはなりますが、
I'm thinking Beastmaster.
But again, its release
Or maybe Puppet
isn't currently
Master?
planned until the latter half of the 7.x series.
どんな
Like a year
勝負
later?
になるのかちょっと聞いてみようかな。
But,
They'll,
we
announce it at
do
the
hope
next
to tell you more about it
FanFest.
soon, but we're gonna kind
Not
of
the
ask
next
you,
FanFest,
what
but
do you
the
think it's
next
gonna
year.
be?
Yes.
Beastmaster!
ビーストマスター、ビーストマスター結構いる。ちょっとコウジ聞いてみてよ、他にどんなのあるか。
Anything else? Fisher?
Fish. Fish.
いやいやいやいや、
We already
Maybe like Druid could be a
結構
possibility
ね、
too.
カラクリ師ってさ、英語だとなんていうの？
Because it could
Can't
switch
remember.
between
What is it?
different modes.
カラクリ師。
puppet.
パペットマスター？ああ、なるほどなるほど。
Oh yeah, Puppet Master.
いやー、そうあんまり言うとさ、なんかそれっぽくなっちゃうから。
Beastmaster.
ビーストマスター。なあ。でもやっぱりパーティープレイではなかなか、
So are they gonna let them
実現できない
play together?
遊びとセットで、新しいリミテッドジョブ開発していきますので、ぜひどんなものになるか、お待ちいただければと思います。
But yeah, we're really excited. We're working on a lot of different ideas, something that we can do that's separate from party play, similar to how it is with the Blue Mage. So, yeah, please look forward
Necromancer.
to it.
そんなに遠くないタイミングで、どんな リミテッド勝負になるかお伝えしていけるんじゃない
Maybe
かなと思ってま
Necromancer
す。
could work,
企
but
画
I
は順
don't
調
know
に
how that
進
would
んで
work.
おります。
While we
With a
can't say
limited-
any more here, we do hope
Because
to
limited
reveal
seems to
more
have like a
information
really
very, very soon.
specific
各
gimmick.
コンテンツアップデート、ここまで触れてきましたが、今回もですねグラフィックスアップデートの、進捗につい
Like it would
て
be understandable if
この場でちょっとお伝え
enemies
したい
stayed on
と
the
思い
ground
ま
once
す
you killed them,
All
but
right,
they
so
just
now that we've talked
vanish.
about our content updates, I'd like to move on to the planned first graphical update.
前回のファンフェス途中経過
Are they going to
お伝えして
show
ますが
character creator, new
その
character
途中
creator
経過に
stuff?
対して皆さんからのフィードバック
I wanna
い
see,
た
like,
だいてます。
updated
そこ
character
でさら
creator.
に調整しましたよというのをちょっとお伝え
Mathematician
したい
Hexblade. I don't think either of
と思っ
those.
てきてます。
Okay,
Proper time
so
made.
after showing everyone our progress with the graphical update back in Las Vegas, we got a lot of player feedback. Over the past few months, we've taken that feedback and we've made even further adjustments.
メインキャラクターの種族アウラだよっていう方
So how many people here have an aura character?
持ってきたのはこの
Are
アウ
horns
ラ
and
の
scales? Oh, are they going to let you choose
All
different?
right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the auras, horns, and scales.
That's actually really
で
cool.
きるだけね皆さんのイメージ損なわないように注意しつつ行っているグラフィックスアップデートなんですが
Because I hated that some
And we've
faces
been,
were stuck with
tweaking a
horns
lot with our
that I
new
didn't
graphical
want.
update.
中でも前回途中経過注目されたのアウラ族の角とかそれから鱗の表現っていうものに、いろんなフィードバックいただきました。
So yes, our main goal was to introduce these fine adjustments that won't feel too drastic and ruin that unique look that we've all gotten used to. And if you recall, this includes tweaks to polishing things like the aura, horns, and scales.
まず
Okay.
次にお見せするの
I'm
が
hoping this is what I'm assuming it
前回
is.
お見せした途中経過のスクリーンショットです。
Okay, so first off, we're going to start by showing you what we showed you back in Las Vegas.
Okay.
これがね前回お伝えしたもの
All right, and this is what we showed you last time.
角の表面とか鱗に結構光の反射があってちょっとエナメルっぽい質感だった自分たちのイメージとちょっと違ったっていうフィードバックも、結構議論として寄せられてました。
So back in Las Vegas, the horns and scales that we showed you were very reflective and had a very strong enamel type of feel, and it was not something that a lot of people had expected.
まあこれはこれでやっぱ
I
り
didn't
こう
even
反
notice,
射
to be
がある
honest.
ので、まあクオリティとしては比較的高く見えやすい気はするんですが、
And with this reflectivity, I mean, it looks very high quality, so it was good for showing off that improved in quality of the horns.
我々が 3.0 で、企画した時のアウラの元のイメージに近づけるようにさらに、継続して調整を続けてきました。
But it didn't really match our vision of what we wanted the aura to look like from our original design back at 3.0, so we continued
Okay.
tweaking.
すごい微妙なのでメインキャラクターアウラの人ちょっと一生懸命画面見てください。
All right, and so this is where we are. It's a very, very small change, so look very, very closely.
Okay.
Okay? And
So it's
これ
not
が
just
前
glowy.
回
this is before,
after
after.
It's more bony looking, which is fair. It's kind of not what I was expecting though.
すいませんね。
Sorry,
Yeah.
it wasn't even more exciting.
まあ光沢がね強く出ていた質感をちょっと落として本体の色へ近づけて
I thought they were gonna let us
より馴染ませるっていう
change the
ことをやってます。
So we're continuing
Attached to
our work on lowering
the
that
faces.
reflectivity to be able to get the horn color to something more natural and closer to what we originally intended.
前回お見せした他の種族
Maybe they
と
still
いうの
will
もです
announce
ね
it.
前回のものがフィックスではなく、皆さんのその感想フィードバック見てどんどんギリギリまで細かくクオリティアップや調整を続けています。
So this goes for all of the updates for the other races as well. We've been receiving a lot of feedback,
Okay.
and what we showed you in Las Vegas wasn't the final product, but a work in progress.
Uh-huh.
ちなみになんですけど
Okay?
このスクリーンショットのこの
Show me my
アウラの
basic ass
女
MIDI
性の
then.
ね首にちょっとライン入ってるんですけど
Because it seems to be like the one class I play, or the one race I seem to play a lot.
Line on the neck
これ
of
ちょっ
the
と
female aura.
急いで首くっつけたんでちょっと
And so basically when creating this, we had to rush and like we just took a head and popped it on a body.
これは大丈夫治るんで
We'll fix this. Don't worry.
次なんですが、さらに細かいお話をちょっとさせてください。
1.0
So we talked
base
about
model
something very
adjustments.
detailed, and so for next we're going to talk about something even more detailed.
ファイナルファンタジー14、9番と呼ばれているオリジナルのファイナルファンタジー14が13年前にリリースされ、その時から、より快適に遊べるようにという
That's
形
not
で
even stating 2.0, which was
作られ
the
てます。
base release
So
with
as many of you know,
Realm
the original
Reborn.
Final Fantasy XIV was released almost 13 years ago. And a couple years after that, A Realm Reborn was released to improve upon the original.
1.0 から遊んでるよ。
How many people here have been playing since 1.0?
Oh.
Legacy.
Thank you.
I played 1.0, yeah.
で、その申請版を作るにあたってですね。
That's why I found it really weird that they stated 1.0 instead of 2.0.
Q14 のそのモデリングっていうのをうまくアレンジしてここまでやってきたという歴史が実はあります。
So when making the move from 1.0 to A Realm Reborn, we didn't have a lot of time. So we ended up having to repurpose some of the original character models for A Realm Reborn.
今回グラフィックスアップデートではそれらの調整を行う際にこの9番から使っていたモデルというのにも改めて全てに手を入れて完全に新しいものへと進化させることにしました。
And so now, to coincide with the graphical update, we had to revisit our use of these older 1.0 models.
Okay.
これこそめちゃくちゃ細かいのでちょっとよく見てください。
Okay, this is going to get really, really detailed, so look carefully.
ララフェルですね。
Okay, so we have our Lalafell.
これ現在のララフェルです。
This is the Lalafell that's in game right now.
Yeah.
可愛いですね。
And of course, cute as ever.
ちょっとですね、ここに注目してください。
So I want you to focus on this part of the face.
そのあたりです。
So yeah, right there around the chin.
できる限りですね、キャラクターモデルを軽くかつ高品質に見せるためにローポリゴンを実はですね、ほっぺたの下にすごい四角いポリゴンを無理やり入れてですね、
I had like something like polygons,
そこ
so
に影のラインをつけるみたいなすごいなんて言ったらいいんだろう、テクニックみたいなことを実はやってます。
So, to ensure character models weren't a burden on the system, but also maintain a high visual quality, we implemented the use of these low polygon shapes. And the remnants of those can kind of be seen today in around the cheek and the jawline, those straight lines.
ただ今回キャラクターの肌の質感を上げてより影がリアルに滑らかに表示されていくためにですね、ノーマルマップと呼んでいる顔の凹凸データみたいなものっていうのも全て改めて綺麗に作り直しています。
Okay, so with the graphical update, however, we went back and we retooled and recreated what is called our normal map data, which in other words is basically this data that's meant to represent the bumps and dips and irregularities.
They are saying a lot of things that my smooth brain doesn't understand, but just show me. I'm a visual learning person. This is like people saying, "Oh, did you read the tutorial?" No, man. I just play. I learn. Show me.
Okay,
Show me.
however, by doing that, it caused some conflicts with the existing low polygon data that we'd been using since 1.0, creating even these more mysterious bumps and dips in shadows.
Okay.
わかるかな？
Can you tell?
わかる？
So there, and that's what happened.
ここにね、すごい微妙に外側に尖ったポリゴンが
I missed
影
it.
の邪魔をしてるんです。
So you can see kind of there's these bumps on the chin that are kind of affecting the shadows.
いや、わかんねえよっていう反応だなこれ。
And everybody's like, I don't know, what?
ただこれララフェル使ってる方どれぐらいいます？
How many people are using Lalafells?
皆さん自分のララフェルが一番可愛いと思ってますよね。
And so of course you think your Lalafell is the cutest, right?
なのでだからこそこういう細かいその違いっていうのをなくさないようにできればしていきたい。ただこれからのクオリティアップデートを考えていくとどうしてもその味として残していたそのローポリゴンのテクニックみたいなものを取っていかないとさらに綺麗にはならないので、そういう細かいところまで調整させてもらってますっていうのが今回のお知らせです。
And so I know that some people may look at these kind of imperfections born from these old techniques as something that makes Lalafels Lalafels. And we didn't want to get rid of them all because we know that that's what makes the Lalafels special. But moving with this graphical update and having something that matches that, we decided it was time to at least touch them up.
これが最新です。
And so this is the new version.
影がめっちゃ自然になったの分かります？
So you
So it's just a bit
tell what
rounder.
the shadow is now much more natural.
すごい細かいんですけど。
People are barely going to notice
Very, very
that.
closely.
いやまあまあ基調講演で話す内容なのかって思わなくもないんですけど。
I mean, you're probably all wondering, it's like, could we have not done this like at a different panel? Did it have to be at the keynote?
すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんのキャラクターを何としても今皆さんが思っているキャラクターイメージのままよりクオリティアップをさせていくために担当のアーティストたちも僕もこう目を皿にして今と前をこう比較してほんのちょっとでもポリゴンの角があったら何なんだこのポリゴンはって言って、そういうことを日夜やっているのでぜひグラフィックスアップデート楽しみにしててくださいというお話です。
But again, we wanted to show you this especially because we wanted to show you just how hard we are working on this graphical update. We understand that you all love your characters and we don't want to change your characters, but we do want to make them look a lot better. And so we're working on these tiniest of issues to improve it. I'm there looking at everything. If I see even a hint of a polygon, I'm like, no polygon! And so, again, this is the extent of the work that we're doing, and we wanted to show that with you here today.
Okay. Are we going to show more though? Or is it just a Lala?
これだけだとねいくらなんでもちょっと細かすぎるだろうということですごい分かりやすいスクリーンショット1個持ってきました。
All right, that was enough talk about the super tiny technical issues. Let's talk about something easy.
グラフィックスアップデートで、帽子と頭装備とですねメガネが同時に装備できるようになるキャラクター集めてみました。
And so, the glasses. Helmets,
Oh, the glasses.
glasses.
I was like,
What's
what am I
easier than
looking
that?
at in this picture?
というわけで第一次グラフィックスアップデート順調に作業進んでます。
All right, so development on that first graphical update is proceeding smoothly.
これまでの13年にわたる膨大なアセットアーティストたちがですね必死に調整をしてくれてます。
Our artists are working tirelessly to improve all of our 13 years of graphical assets.
このグラフィックスアップデートやファイナルファンタジー14のグラフィックスがどんなテクニックを使って
I'm so
作られてい
curious.
るの
What
か
is that?
このファンフェスの開発パネルでも実際に
On the left is like dancer.
交えて、お見せしてい
The
こうと
bottom
思い
front
ま
is
す。
So for those of
astrology
you
and
who want
back
to know more
paladin.
about this
Next is
topic
red
of
mage.
graphical update, as well as
Summoner,
the kind of techniques that
white mage.
the team uses to create Final Fantasy
Is this
XIV.
supposed to be red mage?
We have
No.
this great development panel coming up a little bit later. That
And then
will
it's
show you
scholar.
all
I don't
about
know
how
what's
we do this
between
and show you
the
even some of the tools that
summoner
we
and the
use.
scholar.
か
Wait,
な
is
り
that
面
bard?
白い内容になっていますの
I
で、
think that is
ぜ
the
ひ
bard
開発
outfit.
パネ
Never
ルの
mind.
方にもご注目ください。
It's going to be really interesting, so we hope you look forward to it and are here to
Yeah.
watch it with us.
では
I forgot Bard got that weird hat.
どうしてもねスペック上がっちゃうので改めてちょっとおさらいしておきます。
All right, while we're here, we want to remind you one more time about the new minimum and recommended requirements.
もう準備したよっていう人。
How many people are ready to go?
お
All right.
I'm ready.
半分ぐらいは大丈夫です
About
ね。
half, that's good.
I'm good.
そこまでめちゃくちゃ高くしないようにしてますので、ぜひすいませんがよろしくお願いしま
We
す。
haven't raised it too much, but please understand. Thank you.
はい。
Ninth gen
では
i7.
残りの時間、この先
Double the amount of memory, which, I mean, if your computer is not running like at least 16 plus gigabytes of RAM,
All right, so
I
finally
hate to
today,
say
I
it.
want to talk a little bit about the content we have planned before the release of 7.0.
Okay.
まずは、北米で発表させていただいた Xbox バージョンに関してです。
All right, first off, we have the open beta test for the Xbox version.
Yeah.
はい、Xbox バージョンはですね、来年1月中旬から2月にかけて、スタートさせていただきます。
And our test is scheduled to begin in mid-January and continue through February.
このオープンベータでしっかり問題点洗い出してですね、7.0、黄金のレガシーより前に Xbox バージョンも正式サービスへ、移行させていただきます。
This is again to find problems before the release of 7.0 and smooth all of those out so that we have a smooth launch.
ぜひですね、オープンベータ
Time for
プレイ
another
をし
chance at
ていた
Kate's
だきつ
fifth
つ
minion, maybe?
7.0 の冒
Wait,
険に、
what's the
Xbox フ
Kate's
ァンの
fifth
皆
minion
さん、
for?
備えていただければと思います。
So all of our Xbox users out there, we welcome you to join the test and help us make the game great.
では続いて、新しい 7.0、7.0 じゃないや 6.5X で実装されるコンテンツ動画をご用意してきましたので、まずそちらをご覧いただこうと思います。
And so now for our next announcement of 6.5x content, we have this special video. Roll it.
It's gonna be Fall Guys? Yep. Oh, they made it so the spinny thing where you had to. Okay. Damn, they did well with this, actually. It looks surprisingly good.
Thank you.
October 31st, nice.
大変お待たせしました。ファイナルファンタジー14のゴールド操作にいよいよフォールガイズが実装となり
Is
ま
this
す。
a permanent
You've been
thing
waiting a
though?
long time for this. Fall Guys will finally be available in the gold saucer.
パッチ6.51ということで、実装日出てますね。10月31日パッチ6.51リリースとなります。
All right, and as it says here, it's planned for release on October 35th, patch 6.51.
31st is a
もうすぐだね。
Tuesday, okay.
Yes, in just a week.
今回動画で、ご覧いただいた通りフォールガイズのエッセンスを、入れつつフォールガイズチームにも監修してもらいながらファイナルファンタジー14独自の味付けを行ったコラボレーションアトラクションとなっています。
So as you saw in the trailer, this
So I
collaboration
wonder
will
if we can just
maintain
sign
that
up
Fall
like
Guys
the
aesthetic.
Checkmate
We had
races.
people from the Fall Guys dev team help us out, make sure that we follow that. But it will also feature this unique Final Fantasy XIV spin on all the frenetic Fall Guys gameplay we know and love.
こちらのコンテンツ24人まで同時にプレイすることが可能で、もちろんマッチングにも対応させていただいてます。
This content is designed for groups of 24 players, with, of course, random party matching for players who don't arrive with their own alliance.
Oh, you can creep up and do it? That's cool.
こちらのフォールガイズなんですが、ちょっと特徴がありまして、開催が、不定期というか何ヶ月かおきに開催されてしばらくお休みして開催されてしばらくお休みしてという数ヶ月おきにオープンとクローズを、繰り返していく予定です。
Okay, so one unique characteristic with this content is that it's not always going to be open. There will be periods of time where it is available, and then period of times when it's not available. And we'll be
I mean,
repeating
I
that
guess
over a
that's
cycle.
fine.
どうしてもそうしないとこう一気にねやったらまた人が他のとこ行っちゃってみたいなことになるので定期的にやっていきますので
I know, I meant like you can go in with a group of 4 or something like that.
ある時に開催と
I
合
don't know
わ
if
せてや
that
って
was
くれればと思います。
sort of part of
Again, we want
that.
to keep the balance between the two games and keep that fair. So we're going to have, again, times on and times off, so you can enjoy the Fall Guys content and then go back to other content.
もちろん多数のオリジナル報酬ご用意しておりますので、ぜひプレイして
I assume you
それら
can
の
take
ギアも
like
手に入れてみ
your
て
own
くだ
group
さ
in
い。
and
And of course, there will be
Be
a
signed
great
into
deal
it,
of
but
unique
I'm not
prizes
sure.
for those who participate in
Maybe
waves,
there
so please
isn't.
look forward to it all.
ではもう一つ、6.5X シリーズで実装となる、特別なクエストについてお伝えしようと思います。
And next, we have one final big announcement for a special quest that's going to be appearing in the 6.5x series.
こちらも
Okay.
動画でまずはご紹介したいと思います。
We have a video to introduce this big announcement as well, so roll it.
A quest. Oh, Final Fantasy XIV crossover. That's Final Fantasy XVI's effort. Yoshi P must have worked hard to get the other developer on board. Wait, what the hell was that? That paladin just used like Phoenix. We get toggle. We get toggle. Oh, and that's the outfit. Nice. Yo.
ありがとうございます。というわけでですね、ファイナルファンタジー
Sure,
シ
yeah,
リーズ
it's
最
Judy
新
action.
作16とのクロスオーバークエストのお知らせです。
That's right, we can finally announce our Final Fantasy XIV Final Fantasy XVI crossover event.
It's a little shame we never got one for the 7 remake, but whatever.
16のプロデューサーの吉田さんから OK が出ましたんで。
So yeah, I asked the producer on Final Fantasy XVI, you might know him, Naoki Yoshida. He said it was okay, so here we go.
At least he went along with the joke.
That's right.
この永遠の旅路という物語、ファイナルファンタジー16の主人公であるクライブ・ロズフィールドと光の戦士の出会いの物語となってます。
All right, it's called The Path Infernal, and of course will feature 16's protagonist, Clive Rosfield, fighting alongside the Warriors of Light.
Nice.
もちろんまだまだファイナルファンタジー16未プレイドという方もいらっしゃると思いますし、PS5 版今年の冬に買うよと、PC 版出たら買うよというふうに待ってらっしゃる方もいると思いますので、あまり過剰な16のネタバレにならないよう仕上げておきました。
Again, we've written the story so that it doesn't spoil too much of 16 for those players who have yet to play Final Fantasy 16 or looking to buy a PlayStation 5 this Christmas or maybe waiting for the PC version. But there's enough in it so that everyone should have a lot of fun.
先ほど動画でご覧いただいた通り、16で大人気であるトルガルという、狼の、報酬など多数ギアご用意しております。
And I bet you all saw the Torgal goodies in that teaser.
Yeah, I want that mount.
Rest assured, there'll be a lot of unique loot for this collab, including gear.
Will we get weapons?
オートコンボくれ。確かにね、オートコンボコラボレーションで出てきたらちょっと面白い。
That would be great. That's a good idea. Have those auto combos in there.
でもそのリングつけるとアイテムレベル下がるよ。
Oh yeah, but if you do put on the rings of the timely rings, then your item level is going to go down. So I don't know.
ぜひですね、ある意味物語の導入に近いそれほどね、壮大な物語というよりは16の世界を垣間見るような冒険になっています。ぜひ、それらをプレイしてですね、PC 版だったり、それからファイナルファンタジー16の DLC などにも
It's still so sad we never got a 7 remake crossover, but some of the Final Fantasy VII outfits could have been really cool.
So,
Tifa's
again,
outfit, Barrett's
you could
outfit,
think of
stuff
this
like that.
collaboration as kind of an introduction to the
I mean, we
world
have
of
pretty
Final
much
Fantasy
everything
16
else.
for all of our Final Fantasy XIV players. We can't wait for you to get your hands on this new content, and we're currently developing
Even the weapons
alongside
would have been
Final
cool.
Fantasy 16 DLC and the PC version. And of course, we got the okay from the producer, and he told us that it was okay to
Like
go.
Buster
So we're
Sword,
gonna do it.
Tifa's gauntlets, Yuffie's throwing
ありがとう
thing
ございます。
could be dancer weapon.
では、ちょっとここでお知らせを最後基調講演ではあるんですがさせてください。
Marcus can have a gun on.
So next up we have a final announcement.
クラウドデータセンターというもののテスト、
Wait,
我々
what?
進めて
Oh,
おります。
right. Yes.
All right, as I talked about recently, we have a cloud server, cloud data center stress test coming up.
今
I
ま
remember
で、
this.
皆さんがプレイしてくださっている、データセンターというのは物理で、出来上がってるんですが、今回クラウドというたくさんの、マシンをつなぎ合わせてこうちょっとね動的に、大きくしたり小さくしたりできる、それをクラウドってよく呼ぶんですけど、それによってこうサーバーの拡張性が柔軟になるっていうクラウドデータセンターでプレイヤーの皆さんにぜひテストをお願いしたいです。
All right, basically, up until now, all of our data centers have been using physical servers. And we want to do this test with the cloud servers to make it easier to expand these. And so, to help do this, we need your help with the test.
5年前から検証スタートして、
Okay.
特にこの3年かなり、一生懸命いろんな企業さんと組んで構築してきたんですけど、クラウドデータセンターでプレイした時実際にはどんな負荷がかかるのか、どんな問題が出るのか、ぜひ洗い出しをさせてください。
So we have spent the past several years exploring this possibility of expanding our data centers via the cloud servers, and we're at a point now that we need your help to help us with, find out any kind of things and issues that may occur.
これからもファイナルファンタジー14どんどん拡張していくためにぜひ皆さんのお手伝いお力をお貸しいただきたいです。
Saying
we
it
would
clouds
deeply
will work.
appreciate your
That means
participation,
scaling
as it will
Final
help us
Fantasy will be a
continue to
whole
expand
lot
our
easier.
game and our community.
その概要こちらになります。
So we're going to talk a little bit about what this test entails.
東海岸で、実際にクラウドデータセンターを行うんですが、アメリカのただヨーロッパ側からのテストもぜひお願いしたいです。
So the test will be conducted via our North American East Coast data center. That said, we encourage players from all over the world, near Japan, to join the
Here,
test.
they give us
そうですね、
50 mil
もちろん日本の
gil.
方もぜひよろしくお願いします。
That's right. Players from Japan as
Can I
well,
just
you're
give that
welcome
to
to
me
join.
in my normal
新
character?
規キャラクターのみ、作成可能でテスト終了時に申し訳ありませんデータは一
I'll
旦お預けさせ
participate in
て
the
いただきます。
All right, so we're going to be asking players to create new characters for the test, but unfortunately, we're going to have to wipe those characters after the test is over.
That's fine.
その他いくつかちょっと制約はあるん
I
で
just
す
want
が
to see how this
キャラク
works.
ターを作った際にですねメインクエストや各ジョブのレベルをアップさせる冒険録、このキャラクターにプレゼントさせていただきます。
And as you can see, there are several other restrictions, but to help players jump right into the test right away, we will be offering Tales of Adventure for all the main scenario and all the main jobs.
ギルも5000万ギルお渡しします。
I'm also going to give you 50 million gil.
ぜひ皆さんでですね皆さんは自由にいろんなコンテンツをマッチングしてプレイしていただければいいだけです。
Almost
Again,
feel
we
like
won't be
they.
asking players to play a certain way. We just need to have you come in and enjoy as much content as possible.
はい、ぜひ皆さんで様々な
Like, I
コンテンツ
hope
プレイしていただけると
people join
大
into
変
this.
助かります。
And again,
I know
we
there's
hope
no
that you all
incentive
join
for
us
them,
in this test.
but I hope they do.
どうか皆さんのお
Part
力
of me
ぜ
would
ひ
think that
14
people
のため
need to
に
be
お貸し
incentivized
くだ
half
さ
the
い。
time.
Again,
That's the
this
sad
is for
truth.
14, this is for our future, and we'd hope to see you join the test.
I think it's just for
さ
like
あ
buying anything that you might need.
僕の
travel and
基調
stuff
講
like
演
that.
もいよいよ終わろうとしておりますので、今回このドン
And
ト
it
レ
might also be
黄
to
金の
test
レガシ
anything
ー
that
もちろん
I don't know.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズイメージアート数々ねお書きいただいている天野先生に
Either way, I'll
今
give
回
it-
ドント
I'll give it
レ
a
の
roll.
イメージイラスト書いていただいてます。
All right, so before we wrap things up this morning, there's one last slide I'd like to show you. All
Oh.
new Dawntrail artwork by the one, the only Yoshitaka Amano.
Everyone went really silent.
ファイナルファンタジー3をねちょ
You
っと
look
彷
forward
彿と
to
さ
it.
せるような
Something about this artwork reminds me a lot of the original Final Fantasy XIII artwork.
天野先生も、非常にノリノリでいつもファイナルファンタジー14イメージイラスト描いていただいておりますので、今回もものすごいスピードで仕上げていただきました。
Again, Amano-san really enjoys making artwork for Final Fantasy XIV, and we created this in a short amount of time.
It doesn't feel
欧州フ
very
ァンフェスティ
Amano.
バル、スタートを飾る基調講演として、僕の、トークセッションでしたが、今日お話しできるのはここまでとなります。
All right, that's all for today's keynote. I can't say any more.
この先の最後の
Wouldn't it be cool if the new CEO walked out in an outfit?
日本のファンフェスで行わせていただきたいと思います。
7th of
But I will be able
January.
to talk more when we see you again next at our keynote at Tokyo Fan Festival.
ありがとうございま
That'll
し
be
た。
the final one.
ではこ
I
の
hope I
まま
have, I'm able to.
オープニングセレモニーの方に移っていきたいと思います。
All right, so now it's time to move into our opening ceremony.
そのオープニングに際してですね、
You need both swords for the
Yeah.
opening ceremony.
いやもうクリッカーいらないからさ。
Ah, okay. Weapon change.
What is he doing?
今回ロンドンのファンフェス、ここから開幕していきますが、とてもスペシャルなゲストにお越しいただいております。
All right, but before we move to the opening ceremony, I first need to summon a very important guest here with us for FanFest.
ファイナルファンタジーシリーズの生みの親、
The father of Final Fantasy,
ヒロノブ坂口。
Nice.
いやーもう14プレイ始めてくださって2年以上ですよね。
もうガチで
so it's been about 2 years since you started Final Fantasy XIV?
Oh yeah,
ここ
hardcore.
ここみんな非課線なんですよね。
So everybody here is a warrior of light?
ウォーリアーブライト。
すみません、仲間です。
Yeah, I am one of
仲間です。
you.
まだ2年のちょっと新人ですけど仲間です。
Although I've only been playing for 2 years.
Dude,
I'm
how old is
rather
this guy?
new
He
to the
doesn't
scene.
look that old at all.
もう毎日ほぼインして14が僕の生活の
Good genes.
30% ぐらいを占めている。もう本当に14万歳。
So I've been logging in every day, and I think it takes up about a third of my life, basically. So I just love 14.
いや
まあぜひ今日から2日間皆さんとのミート&グリートもありますし、今日明日ステージにも
Expecting an older looking guy. Yeah, he looks so young.
ぜひですね、最後ま
He's
で
60?
プレイヤーのもう本当光の戦士として来たっておっしゃってましたんで。
Sakaguchi-san
Good
will be
genes.
here with us for the next 2 days for stages.
You know
for
why
singing
he played
sessions.
Final
So if
Fantasy?
you see him, please, sir, to make you say hello because he's one of us.
あ今日はね一つお礼を言いたくて
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to mention. I wanted to show
Yoshida-san.
my gratitude to you, Yoshida-san.
カッパありがとうございます。
Thank you for that in costume.
もうカッパ最高でございます
I love that outfit. Thank you so much for
Yeah, it looks
that.
badass.
Cosplay
I might even play Viper at
So
this
do we need
point.
to make some cosplay for you for that?
やりましょうか
Yes, please.
じゃあ改めまして、光の戦士の皆さん、放送見てる皆さんにも一言何かご挨拶お願
All
い
right.
できますか。
So do you have a message for us here as well as everyone
He's
watching
going to
on the
announce
screen?
Green Mage.
もう本当に世界中の方が見てらっしゃる
見てらっしゃいます。はい。
Everybody around the world is watching, huh?
Yeah.
カッパありがとう
Thank you for the kappa imp outfit.
まあ本当に
Oh, God.
これだけ大勢の人でもちろん見てる方まあそういうみんなとその14の中で出会えて一緒に冒険できるっていう本当にこの素晴らしい場所だと思うので14は本当になんだろう心から感謝したいと思います。本当にこれからもみんなで冒険しましょう。本当にありがとうございます。
And so there's so many people watching here as well as on the live stream, and it's just amazing to think how we can meet with each other in Final Fantasy XIV and go on our adventure together. It's such a wonderful place, this Final Fantasy XIV, so I really want to show my gratitude from the bottom of my heart. I would love to continue on this journey with you all.
さあではこれから2日間皆さん
Incoming collab with Miss Walker
こ
title.
こからは開発チーム運営チームのみんなも登場してオープニング
Oh,
セレ
it'll
モニ
probably
ーに移
happen.
っていきたいと思います
All right, so let's have a great 2 days. And to help us, let us welcome to the stage our development and operations team.
All right. All right. We're gonna turn that down. All right. Well, that pretty much, that's pretty much the keynotes done. Obviously, if you're going to watch the rest, I hope you guys enjoy the entire FanFest. The keynotes were awesome. Obviously, is he taking selfies? This is really cool. I mean, there's still stuff that is so unknown. I want to know what that second job is. I really get the feeling that it's going to be Green Mage, which is sad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looks really cool. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining. I hope you have a great day and take care of yourself, all right?